Is Barrow-Dyad good in PvP? That is the question I'll be answering in this video. I went ahead and got the target lock catalyst, and it was a brutal grind to get, but I will give you this one tip. I'm not going to teach you how to get it, but here's the tip. You can glitch into the hull breach area. So look up how to do that. You'll be able to avoid all the RNG of having to get it to be a region you go to in your nether run, just by glitching into it instead. Highly recommend doing that. Now as for the rest of the roll, I went with extended barrel, ricochet, and heavy grip. I'm going all in on recoil direction and stability and range here, because it very much needs all of those things. And then I have Peacekeepers on to make up for the lost handling, so I'm at 95 handling, despite it only being 45 on the stat sheet here. You need recoil direction on this thing, especially if you're on M&K. It has brutal horizontal recoil. This thing also does not have predictable recoil. It's got like a random recoil pattern, which is really unfortunate. Makes it very hard to control sometimes. It's also got a lot of visual clutter on the scope, with both the way the reticle looks and when you're firing these blight things from taking ambition or whatever route you go. I would recommend doing taking ambition though. When you get a clean kill on someone, you're going to generate roughly 2 to 3 of the blights, which you can then take into your next fight. It's a pretty good gun. The problem with this thing actually has nothing to do with the gun itself, but everything to do with how bad SMGs are right now. The range bracket that these have to compete in is so contested by specials, sidearms, even like Regix's Estic and BXR's hipfire. Like, you just get brutalized trying to use these things. They have really no advantage to them. Like, it almost feels like these are balanced for an entirely different game that we are not currently playing. Because SMGs have no body shot forgiveness. They have a slow time to kill for the range that they operate in, a bunch of recoil, and like brutal damage and aim assist fall off. So there's really not an advantage to using an SMG. They're actually kind of a skill weapon right now, especially if you're using them on M&K, which is just weird. Like, to me, these should be killing slightly faster than autos with better body shot forgiveness, so that they feel like they're a good close quarters weapon that you don't have to be like hyper accurate with. But that's not the way they operate right now. Hopefully Bungie gets some type of idea of what they want these things to be like, how they want them to operate, but right now there is no vision for SMGs. They have no place in the sandbox, at least in my opinion. And I'd really rather target lock not actually be a thing. This perk is like really prohibiting them from making SMGs have a good base TTK, because if you do that and then stack target lock on top, then it gets really problematic. So like, this shouldn't be an SMG perk in my opinion, but here we are. You got to use a perk just to be able to kill at a reasonable time. That's Destiny for you. Let's get another gameplay. I was an Iron Banner. Had a good bit of fun with the weapon. It's fine. It's just an SMG. Enjoy the gameplay. Come on, please. Okay. Just got wrecked by that vortex. Almost wrecked myself. I'm just dying to fly off the map right now. What am I doing? Trying to send out some long-range projectiles. Those do 9 damage. Not far. That's not that bad. I think that's the minimum damage that the SMG does, but... Okay, we'll cross over here. I think I'm actually going to head back. I might be able to get behind some of these dudes. He's too far away to fight. And if I push out there, I'll get mauled. Okay. Oh no! Can I live? Maybe? Chase? Damn. Let's try and isolate a fight with this fella right here. Or kill steal, that works. Pulsate on the door. That's pretty free. See, like right there, that's pretty good. That was a melt. I'm pretty sure these projectiles you fire out count toward target lock. So like, it helps ramp up target lock really quickly. But they're not the strongest. They just don't do that much damage. But like here, I have 3 of them, I think. That's when like you start to really notice them. Unfortunately, he's no idea I'm there. I was hoping he'd turn around. That was bad aim. Stick with our teammate here. He's peeking right side. Whoa! Okay. Dog's barking like crazy. That's not good for the audio. I'm gonna have to mute myself at times here. We'll see. Whoa! I thought I was good on health and I just fell over all of a sudden. Okay, he just fully healed all of his health. I don't know if that was like powerful attraction and a devour orb or something, who knows. But my aim was terrible anyway, so I deserve not to kill him. Oh! Wait, I'm good. Skirt on out of there. I'll be returning shortly. Wait for my health to come back. Yeah, I'm dead. So much flinch. I actually won that fight. You kidding me? No! I didn't want to walk over this little thing protruding 1 inch off the ground. They like kicked me further out than I wanted to actually go. I wanted a 180 and try and shoulder charge out of there. But who cares what I want? Map designer said, no, not today. Instead, why don't you just suffer? Suffer and die. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna all hide back in the map. 180 or 120 hand gains. That's good. That's cool. It's enjoyable. Oh yeah, this is fun. You guys are cool. Couple of cool guys right here. I can't even see him. I just instinctually pre-fired. I'm legendary. Whoa. Alright. Speaking of 180s, I accidentally misspoke at a previous junction. They should buff 180s a little bit and give them the range scaler that 120s have. They kill just as slow as 120s. They're super clunky. Give them more range. They already have a super low range stat, so even with the increased range scaler, they won't have the best range. But it'll help them get more to like 140 hand cannon range, where they still kill slower and have very strange recoil patterns. You know, if you have to match that with a little controller nerf, because I guess they were a little bit problematic there, because they're super easy to use there, do it. But like, I would like for them to be somewhat of an option on M&K. They're just simply not at all. And obviously, you know, SMGs need a buff. Oh my lord. The amount of Primmel's daggers, dude. I don't know if it's just this one guy and I keep running into him, but like, I can't take these gunfights. I just have to go on a journey to find one player to kill instead of just using guns that can kill people everywhere on the map. I can't even, oh my god. I've been running around for like a full minute. I can't find anybody that's actually fightable. These people are hiding in the back corners. And now they're too close. They're gonna shotgun me or something. He's too far. This is my only chance. And no, it's not. Are we? You got health regen to like a significant level there. In that quick moment. That's crazy. Where's he backpedaling to? Alright, I'll take those kills. I'm dead now. That's a good flashbang. Did not see that coming. I mean, I joined late in this game. It was 20 to 50. My teammates obviously just don't know how to capture zones, so it's an automatic loss. But if I can just farm some people up like that, we'll have a little bit of fun here. I'm not capturing that zone anymore. I don't feel like it. Ooh, that was a nice kill. It's pretty chaotic right now. I think I can build up the perk off of that, but I actually broke him immediately. Oh no, it didn't. I just saw that. Oh, if I had built up the perk in that moment and entered that room with like 4 shots, they explode, I think. I could have annihilated those guys. I don't have thruster. That's awkward. No, he Mickey Moused it last second with a little incinerator snap. I stopped freaking tracking him. Like I just was running low on mouse space and couldn't look to the right any further. Wait, someone like above me? Alright. I'm dead. How you doing? Hey! A man has fallen in the Lego City River! Yeah. And the game's over. Okay, that's the end of the video. This is a very okay gun. Not the worst SMG, not the best, just an SMG, and SMGs are freaking awful right now. So if they ever get buffed, this thing could be good. Until then, it's not. Don't ever use this, especially in comp or trials. You're wasting your time. Actually, don't use it in 6v6 either. It's terrible there, because the abundance of special is even more apparent, and you're just going to die to slugs and fusions all the time. That's kind of the end of the story. The gun is a gun. Don't recommend it. Great in PvE though, so get it for that reason. Just don't use it in PvP for the meantime. Save your sanity. I'm out.